Hey Culinary Crew, if you've ever sneaked a bite of cookie dough straight from the bowl, this one's for you. Today we are whipping up a safe-to-eat, no-bake, totally addictive, edible cookie dough that'll satisfy every sweet tooth, no oven required, and you can dig in worry-free. Whether you're snacking solo or sharing with friends, this recipe is a total game changer. Let's get mixing because life is too short not to eat the dough. Welcome back to the Culinary Crew. Today we will be making edible cookie dough. Addison found this really fun cookbook in her school library, and we have fallen in love with it. The first thing we need to go over, though, is the importance of heat treating your flour before you use your flour. So the reason why you have to heat treat your flour is raw flour actually has bacteria like E. coli and salmonella, and you need to heat your flour so that you kill those possible bacteria in your flour. So we are going to teach you how to heat treat your flour, and it is actually really, really easy. So what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you take this cup of flour that we've put in this glass bowl and put it in the microwave for 30 seconds. Gotta love dogs. They never work out when you're trying to record a video. Okay, now we're gonna pull that out. Hold on. And we're gonna stir it a little bit.
Oh yeah, why do we have to stir it?
Just to help it fit evenly.
But how does the bacteria get out of the flour if it's in a bowl?
That is a very good question. So to kill the possible bacteria, you have to heat the flour up to a certain temperature. And that certain temperature is 160 degrees Fahrenheit.
But how does it get out of the bowl?
The heat will kill the bacteria.
Oh.
Okay, so we're gonna put it in there for another 30 seconds.
Oh, it's getting hot.
Yep, that happens. All right, so we are going to mix it again. It does feel warmer, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Why would you want to do that?
So then I can hear.
I don't think that's that hot. Okay. We'll put it in there for 30 more seconds.
And then test it?
And then we will test it. Do you want to bring the candy thermometer over? Alrighty.
I'm holding this with my dear life.
Okay, stick that thermometer in there. We will watch it. Oh, look at it go, look at it go, look at it go. Do you think we hit the 160?
No, that.
Oh, it's slowing down. I don't think we're quite there. We're gonna need to put it in the microwave for a bit longer.
I think we hit that 160.
I think we did too. Let's stir it a little bit. Of course, stirring it doesn't help because it'll cool down a second, but put it in there. We have hit the 160. Whoop, whoop, party. Awesome. Okay. Then the next step after you heat it is you want to sift the flour. So scoop it in that little thingy. There we go. Okay, so the reason why you want to sift the flour is because the flour actually hardens and gets chunky. So you want to make sure that doesn't end up in your cookie dough. Now, before we can do anything else, we got to let this cool down to room temperature. So we're going to let that happen, and then we will be back to show you how to make the recipe. All right, we are back. The flour has cooled to room temperature. So the first one we're going to show you how to make is
Cookies and cream.
Who doesn't like some good cookies and cream? Yum. Okay, so step one, guess what we get to do?
What? Mix the flour and Oreos.
No.
Break the Oreos.
Yeah. We get to take out our frustrations. Now we get to decide. Do we want our cookies and cream to be on the creamier side, or do we want our cookies and cream to be on the cookier side?
Creamy.
Creamier side, then we're going to use 8 Oreos.
What if we don't want it on? Keep that creamier side.
Then we would put 10 cookies in so we have it on the cookier side. Okay, so we're gonna put them in a bag. Get as much air out as we possibly can. And then we mash.
You do it now.
You can use a meat tenderizer, you can use a rolling pin, it's up to you. Meat tenderizers, I think, are more fun to do something like this. And it's also up to you how you want your texture. I personally like it on the most possible crumbly side. Yeah, words, that was great English. Or you can have bigger chunks. It's completely up to you how you do that. Okay, we're gonna set these aside for a quick second.
1. All right. They're put to side.
Okay, we need
Flour. Wait. Butter.
butter. We've got to cream the butter. And to do that, we need to. You want to do it?
Yeah.
I gotta get a spatula.
So how do I just dump it on?
Yes, that is 1 cup of flour, and then we have a cup of butter. Sugar and butter. Words. Okay, there you go.
Just 1?
Yeah.
2 very boring minutes later.
There we go. Now it's starting to cream. Let me just do a quick touch up because I think in this, I just want to make sure you got it all over here. Ooh, that looks beautiful. Doesn't that look beautiful?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It also looks good.
1 teaspoon of vanilla extract.
That's too much.
It's when you think you're prepared and then you're not. Okay. While I mix that, I'm going to have you whisk the 1.5 cups of heat-treated flour and 1/4 teaspoon salt. Whisk that together. Okay, now we need to slowly add the flour in there. Gonna use that. There you go. Let's dump it in there. Good job. Shh, don't tell anybody. All right. So this looks a little on the drier side, so we're gonna add a little bit of water to it. Let's see what that does. All right. Before we go any further, let's get the side scraped. Make sure we got all the flour off the side and off the bottom. Make sure we got it all mixed in here.
That looks so good.
I know, doesn't it?
You're using your own creative way of your mind to cook. Oh, cookies now?
Yep, cookies, and we are going to fold them into the batter.
I do this part?
Yes,
So how do I fold it?
just mix it. Just like that. Good job.
This is, oh, this looks so good.
What do you think? Should we try it?
We should try it with the other one.
try them both together?
Yeah.
Okay, we will do that. Okay, we're gonna
Set this
do
aside.
some cleanup and we will get started on our next recipe. Stay tuned.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
All right, we are back to make the all-time favorite
Birthday cake.
birthday cake cookie dough. All right, what do you want to do? Do you want to cream the butter, which is 1 cup of butter and 1 cup of sugar, or do you want to mix the 1 cup of preheated or heat-treated flour and the box of yellow cake mix? What do you want to do?
The next day,
I'll do this.
Okay. Okay, next step. We are going to add a 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. That's 1 teaspoon. We want the 1/2 teaspoon. Not every recipe is the same.
Okay. Will we still need it? No.
No,
I'm supposed
All
to
right.
rest of me.
that was a little bit more than a 1/2 teaspoon.
Okay.
Because I spilled. Uh-oh. I think I forgot to put the salt in here.
I inhaled the salt.
You're gonna die now. All right.
Okay.
Now we're going to carefully add the flour to the bowls. Hopefully without spilling all over the counter this time.
Again.
Again. Not the safest way, but it sure is a lot of fun cleaning off the beaters. Okay, so the recipe calls for a 1/2 cup of sprinkles, but what is our family rule?
Bake it look until it's happy.
Yep, we dump until it's happy. So why don't you dump until it's happy?
So it's whole tactic.
And maybe not that happy. I think that's good. All right. Does that look happy?
Yes.
Does that look really good?
Yep.
All right. Should we taste it? All right. Which one are we going to do first?
Not.
Which one are we going to do first? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
You do that one, I'll do this one.
But I want to try them both.
Then we can switch.
Okay.
That's big.
Crunchy. Mmm, so good though. It tastes like birthday cake.
I wonder why.
How is the cookies and cream? Is it good? All right. You ready to try the next one? How about if we use our fingers since we put the spoons in our mouth? Oh, that works too. You have a bright idea. Ooh, I love this one. Oh, that is so good. So what recipe do you think we should try next in that book? Did you know that there's a dog treat one?
We should make that.
Should we make the one for the dogs? That would be fun.
And the Nutella one.
Nutella? Maybe we could do that one for our next video. The Nutella and the dog. Well, thanks for watching. Hope to see you next time. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe so that you can stay up to date with all of our new videos, and ring that bell. Thanks for watching.